He performed miracles, he preached, and yet, in the end, he betrayed him. Why? Because he was near Jesus, but his heart never belonged to him. The Pharisees did. They knew the scriptures inside and out. They devoted their entire lives to religious service. And yet, Jesus said to them in John 5:39-40, "You study the scriptures diligently because you think that in them you have eternal life. These are the very scriptures that testify about me, yet you refuse to come to me to have life." They had knowledge, they had works, but they didn't have him. And today the same thing is happening. There are pastors preaching every Sunday who don't truly know Jesus. There are worship leaders who bring thousands to tears with their music, but they have no intimacy with him. There are church members who volunteer, tithe, and live moral lives, but their faith is hollow because they have never truly surrendered. Christianity has become a culture, a label, an identity, but without intimacy, it's meaningless. This is why Jesus said in John 10:27, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me." Not, "I know their works." Not, "I know their ministries." I know them. That is what separates true believers from the deceived. It's not about whether you've been in church your whole life. It's not about whether you've done good things. It's not about whether you can talk about Jesus, preach about Jesus, or perform miracles in his name. Does he know you? Do you talk to him when no one is watching? Do you seek him in the quiet place, not just in public? Do you long for him, or do you just use his name to feel secure? Because on that final day, all the religious activity in the world won't matter. The only thing that will matter is this: are you his? And if you aren't, he will say the words that no one ever wants to hear. "I never knew you." Jesus made it clear, not everyone who calls him Lord truly belongs to him. Not everyone who claims to be a Christian is actually saved. And perhaps the most terrifying reality is that many don't even realize it. They assume they're right with God, that they're on the narrow path, that heaven is waiting for them, only to one day hear the words, "I never knew you." If there is even the slightest chance of being deceived, shouldn't we examine ourselves? Shouldn't we ask the hard questions now, rather than risk hearing the worst words imaginable when it's too late?